We've got Darth Hemis here. We've also got Jeff Webster from Mo Brands Global. We're pretty excited tonight. Carly, I know you've been pretty excited to have Jimmy on, right?
I have been. He just barely dropped his album, AMFM. So we're going to ask him some questions about that and interview him. And hopefully he will grace us with a song or two if he's feeling up to it.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Well, welcome back, Jimmy. It's good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So what's your favorite thing about this album, or what's your favorite part about this album?
I don't know. I think the beat selection on it is pretty superb. It just sounds pretty cool all the way throughout. And I don't know, I guess it just seems like a solid, like there's not a lot of times other stuff put, projects out, and there's a couple songs that I wish that I had left off or been like, you know what I mean? You look back and you're like, oh, that's not as good as I thought it was. But most of these I feel like are pretty dang solid songs. So that's probably what I'm most stoked about.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
So what's your favorite song of the album?
What's that?
What's one of your favorite songs off the album?
Probably Listen Here or Come Up.
All right.
Probably my two favorites.
Be sure to check those ones out. You can see his link at Bandcamp, but when you're performing, I'll throw up all your info for you.
DarthHemis.bandcamp.com. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. So Jimmy, meet Jeff. Jeff, this is Jimmy.
What's up, man? Nice to meet you, bro.
Jeff is
nice to meet you, Jeff. Hi.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Chilling.
Cool.
So Jeff is one of the co-founders of Mo Brands Global CBD Boost. And my daughter and I have been taking the 5-day CBD challenge, which is really incredible because Mo gives you a free 5-day supply to try and see how you like it, how it goes. You know, they're putting their product where their mouth is, and I like that. So Harley and I have tried it for 2 days now, and Harley has had a definite notice of a reduction in pain and also anxiety. And I have definitely noticed a reduction in anxiety, which was like kind of crucial for me because I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm a smoker and I've been trying to quit smoking forever. So the relaxation and I think I just say I have more patience over the last couple of days. And also I feel like less urge to go smoke. Like smoking is kind of like I get stressed out, I want to go have a smoke. But since I'm not getting as stressed out, like that urge is less. And so like those are some really significant things for me. Like I said, I've been trying to quit forever.
You know, I got my 18th year anniversary without a drag September 1st. 18 years. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
good job.
You know, we hear a lot of really amazing stories, and everything from helping people stop drinking alcohol, get off antidepressant medicine, get off Adderall, cigarettes. It just overall it just really helps take the edge off, which is just it's an amazing to say that for an energy drink. That it helps with
that. It calms you down.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. And definitely, I know on the package it says recommended serving is 1 to 2 servings. Well, I took 2 today, and I was like, I want another one. Like I had to slow down. I'm like, whoa, calm down, save some for another day. But like, it has a really great flavor to it, and it really doesn't even taste like a mixed drink at all. Like it tastes like it came in the bottle, like just made like that, which is really surprising to me. So I really enjoyed the flavor too.
It doesn't taste anything like any other of these, sweetened, carbonated energy drinks that and honestly, That's been one of the the hard things to getting people to try it is like they're like, oh, another energy drink. Like, no, you got to try this. And when they
Yeah.
taste it, they're like, wow, I can't believe the flavor is so good. So that's just like some of the icing on the cake is the flavor is so amazing. You could just drink them all day, to be honest. It's so
No,
good.
that I almost did. I almost did.
Yeah.
But like what else got me is that like it's also I can't really get a good shot of it on the camera here probably, but it's got 0 calories, sugar-free, non-GMO, 0% THC, 20 milligrams CBD, aspartame-free, no high fructose corn syrup. And I'm thinking to myself, how does it taste that good with none of those things in it? Like it's
Uh, these chemists are seriously they're on a whole nother level. We're so blessed to have this incredible formula to be able to get rid of all that nasty stuff. We pulled a report from it was either Cambridge or Harvard University. It said that no, one of these leading energy drinks, it takes up you drink one of these energy drinks, it takes up to 5 gallons of water to flush it all the toxic stuff out of your
Oh,
system.
wow.
Yeah, I mean that came out of an Ivy League university. We got to post it on
Yeah,
the website, but yeah, that stuff is toxic.
it
Um,
is.
and this is just such an incredible alternative. And we've just had just so many stories. I mean, I know you guys just had Cisco Flores on the
yeah.
show last
Yeah.
week, and I mean this guy was drinking 4 monster energy drinks a day and for years, and I think he's 13 days from 4 monsters to one mo, and just stoked, you know what I mean, like so stoked, feels so much better. I mean, just like so that's just like one out of so many stories that I hear of people that are so thankful because that stuff really is toxic for your system, and this is
Yeah.
not. This has so many good attributes to it.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And I know when we had talked a little bit before, I know there's like I wish I could show you guys the label of this package, but there's so many different vitamins and different mixes of things. And could you tell us a little bit? I know you're telling me about like the nanomicron of the vitamins and
hmm
the uptake.
yeah.
Could you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, so basically, this mixture has been what's called nano emulsified. So, first off, we can talk about the CBD, right? Which is broad spectrum CBD. It's got 7 different cannabinoids in it, and our brain has dozens of different cannabinoid receptors, right? Dozens of different ones, and we need all kinds of cannabinoids. And it's only been in this time in history that we've had the extraction technology and the right individuals behind something like this to be able to harness all those different molecules and then discard all the unwanted ones like the psychotropic ones, which people want that stuff too, but this is specifically non-psychoactive. So to be able to get all these non-psychoactive molecules into one place and take that and then turn it into a nano emulsified water soluble powder so it can mix in with the drink perfectly. So what I want to talk about is the nano emulsification, right? So first off, the water soluble CBD powder that is then mixed into the blend of the energy drink is it's nano emulsified. All the vitamins and minerals that are in the energy drink, everything, all the entire product has been nano emulsified. So what that means is if you were to go to the store and you were to buy a vitamin, like like any kind of a vitamin, a multivitamin or something, when you get that pill and you eat that pill, the consistency of that pill, if you were to like crush it up or whatever, that's a consistency called micronized. And at that consistency level, the product you only absorb 10% of the actual vitamin, and the other night it's the product is just it's not fine enough, it's not, the particles aren't small enough, and the other
Yeah.
90% you digest out of your system. That's like why you pee yellow, it's just one of the reasons you're peeing it all out.
Yeah.
um, in this case, nanoemulsification, the molecules and the particles are 500 times smaller than micronized, and so the absorption rate is 90% of the CBDs, 90% of the vitamins are absorbed into your body. And this is why when you drink Mo, I mean, you can feel, sometimes you feel the effects in 3 or 4 minutes because the absorption rate is so incredibly fast because of the nanoemulsification. That's just a really important thing, you know. And then we go into like the vitamin section. You got B12, you got all these different ones. But what's cool is not only are those vitamins part of like energy. You know, B12 is energy. But you also have vitamins in there that would be the same vitamins on like stress formulas, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or mood enhancement vitamins. So not only are you getting the CBDs, the 7 different cannabinoids that do everything from anxiety, depression, anti-inflammation, stress, sleeping patterns, a multitude of different things. You're also getting the nano-emulsified form of a mood enhancement vitamin and a stress-free vitamin. So you're literally getting you get not only the energy boost, but you like just feel better about life. You get that zest back in life
I
that
totally
you're
have felt
missing.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like positive, like you just feel so good about it. You're like, man, you know, I'm gonna go clean that damn shed out that's been sitting there for years. I'm gonna go make it nice. You know, I'm gonna go make my garage nice. Like I'm like, you all of a sudden have just such a positive viewpoint of things. You know, it's like a friend of mine. He works in like a cubicle setting at a big call center, and his job is very tedious. It's very repetitive. It's the same thing over and over. Um, he took Mo. He drinks 3, 4 Red Bulls a day, 2, 3 cups of coffee. He took one Mo, and he basically got a promotion. I mean, his whole attitude like had changed. Everything like is around him just was just like he was like, man, I just felt so much better about my job and where I was at. And then he took that energy home and he went and cooked his family this fire meal to go eat, you know, and so it just like spread. And that's the results we've been getting from people. You know, it goes from their work environment into their home environment, around their kids, and it's just like this. It's like as just as negative energy is like a misery loves company. Positive energy is every bit as attractive. And so this is what this.
Absolutely.
I
I
believe this is what
totally
this is
agree.
doing. Yeah.
That's so awesome. I mean, like you have come up with an amazing product, and like I will testify to that. I will be proud to bring this product to people, and we're going to be making that happen. I'm really excited about that. So tell me a little bit about how you guys came up with this product and like how your company came to be, because like you guys have done like a really tremendous job with your product, and we try a lot of products, and like I can definitely say that this is something that I have definitely felt affected by in a
Behind
very
every
positive way.
behind every great product is an amazing story or a great story.
Well, this story about Mo is definitely it's tragic. So you know, kind of brace yourselves for this. So we just start out. Me and my partner, we wanted to create a CBD related energy uh, product. He's extremely established in the music industry, and we came up with this idea to make an energy drink with CBD for concert goers and people like that. Anyways, we had found what we were looking for. You know, I was deeply rooted in the fertilizer industry. Before this, a lot of my products went to hemp and cannabis. And so I knew everybody in the hemp world, in the CBD world, everyone. And so I was able to get this product in my hands, and myself, my wife Momo, and my partner and his wife, we got it. And I remember it was like, I think it was February 27th at like 9:26 a.m. We all drank it for the first time. Like, here we go. This is it. And we were just all just blown away. We're like, my dude, we got something. We have got something. And so during this time, we had brought on a couple other partners. One, a numbers guy, and then we brought on our graphics guy, the guy that's behind all the artwork and the graphics. And we had come up with a name for the company, and we started working with that name. And then we realized we were going to trademark infringe on Coca-Cola with that name. And so we're like, well, let's just come up with another name. So we came up with about 100 names, every single name being trademark infringed. We're like, we might not even be able to launch this company because we can't find a name. Every single name, we were like, we're gonna, we're not about to go down the road of trademark infringement. So
Definitely.
on March 12th of 2019, my wife and I, Momo, we were just out celebrating life, right? We were out shopping at the mall. We went to Takashi that night and just had this incredible sushi and just drinking super rare sake, and just life was so amazing. It was just starting to blossom, and she just graduated college, and her business was developing, and our life was, our home was finally set up. We had moved from several different states trying to get here, and we came home, and we came in the house, and she goes upstairs, and I'm downstairs in the kitchen chilling, and wasn't maybe 2 or 3 minutes that I got home, and I hear these explosions above my head, right? And I had no idea what it was. I just couldn't see out of my eye. Like, I couldn't see, and I was like bleeding. Like, my face was just like bleeding. And I thought they were like, I thought she like threw firecrackers or something at me, like as a joke. We were having so much fun. I thought it was like party poppers or something. And the next thing I knew, I woke up on the ground in a pool of blood and water, and I noticed my hip had exploded. And the alarm was going off in our house, and I had no idea why. Um, I was able to crawl my way to the front door and open the door. At this point, I knew the police were coming. The alarm was going off. I had no idea what was going on. And I opened the door, and I'm just screaming, bloody murder, help, help. She's on the floor. Like I said, no idea what was going on. And I was able to crawl my way back and get my phone, and I called 911, and they were like, police is, 1 minute out. Well, I just kind of laid up against the oven, just bleeding out, literally bleeding out. And the police came, and they went straight to Momo first. And the paramedics were just 20 seconds after. They went straight to her. They just left me there. And they got her out of there. And then they came and got me. And once again, I had no idea what was going on. And they bring me out of the house on a stretcher, and I'm just like, what is going on with my wife? What is going on with my wife? And the guy looks at me and like, she's dead. And yeah. So the next thing I knew, I woke up out of surgery the next day, and my buddy, a long time, 30-year long friend, was there. And I'm just like, Mikey, what happened to me? And he's like, you got shot. And I was just like, shot? What? Like, what? Like, yeah, you got shot multiple times with a shotgun, dude. Multiple times. And, but then, like, some complications happened, and they had to put me back under for more surgery. So, basically, we have been attacked in our home. The shooter shot us through the kitchen window. The glass break. We had glass break on our alarm system, and that definitely saved my life. But I was hit with thousands of pellets. I had a pellet shoot through my left eye and through my nasal cavity, and it's currently resting on the optic nerve of my right eye. So I was almost blinded in both eyes, but I am currently blind in my left eye. I was shot. I had 4 lung contusions. I had pellets that hit where it hit my hip. It had exploded it, and what was so crazy, the pellets went around my sciatic nerve. I mean, the surgeon was like, "You literally, we can't medically explain you. You should be dead. You should not, besides not dead,
Yeah.
like paralyzed, like literally maimed beyond maimed. I had pellets lined the jugular in my neck. I had dozens of pellets line my spinal cord. Um, I had pellets that were in my esophagus, and I couldn't eat or drink anything for several days. And I had my homies. My homies was there, just like dabbing my lips, right, with a sponge, and so they took me, and they put me in this box, and they had me drink this dye because they was really really worried about my esophagus being punctured. Um, and they pulled me out of the box and they were like, "You're the luckiest dude we've ever met. Like you have no punctures. You go ahead and eat something." So as the days went on, it was we had hundreds of people came to the hospital to see me. It became a security issue. Um, and so as the this was maybe like 8 or 9 days in, and I'm just laying in this bed. I mean, I can't move, I can't see, and my graphic artist dude, he came out. I mean, I was a broken man. I was like, man, I don't even want to live. My girl's dead. I don't know. Like, I'm dead. Like this. I don't even want to live. It's not the. And my my graphic artist came into the room. He came in, saw me. He was one of Momo's really close friends. I had actually met him through her, and he came in about 10 o'clock one night, and I was just like, Evan, man, I was like, I'm done. Screw this. And he was like, I got something to cheer you up. And the night previous, his fiance had a dream of Momo, and she said, tell him to name the company after me. And so he shows me this Mo symbol on the phone. And I was just like, oh, shit, son, I'm back. We can do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Build a legacy.
Yeah, let's build this legacy. And it just so happened this name wasn't taken. The only one that we didn't trademark infringe on. Like, it was the only one. Um, And so, I mean, really kind of long story short, I mean, we basically built the company out of my hospital bed
Wow.
because I couldn't, I couldn't move, I couldn't walk. And then we had, I was in the hospital for many weeks. And when I got to go home, I went and stayed at Evan's house. And I was literally laying in bed because I couldn't move. And he was, working on his computer, running things back and forth to me for approval. But the four of us had really, like had the strongest spiritual just connection to her, and to give her something just so beautiful. Um, So, as the months went on, I mean, even this the story, like we couldn't find funding. And funding came on her birthday. It was crazy how it happened. Like, we were about to cancel the DOS Energy Festival that we originally launched at, and she like gave us a gift. It's been so crazy, like how she's just like come down and sprinkled fairy dust into our lives. Like, on that, it says on our package here, higher power, and she's our higher power. It's like this stuff gives you a higher power, but she is the higher power, and she is in every drop of that drink that everybody consumes. Um, And just to give like a little background on this girl, man. I mean, she was like a burner, man. She like went to Burning Man like 9 times. She
That's so
was,
great.
yeah, she was so colorful. She was so like, I mean, like this girl, like man, she looked good to go to the bathroom. You know, I mean, she was stunningly gorgeous, so colorful, so just outgoing. You know, in her style, such an amazing friend, and really there was like there was celebrations of life, some memorials for all over the world because she had traveled the world and they had celebrations for all over the world.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And so yeah, like this this was my song and I wrote it for her.
That's
Oh, that's
really
beautiful.
what
That
an
really,
incredible way to honor her.
Yeah. Yeah, uh and it's just so cool to I mean, there's nothing positive you can like pull out of the situation. There's just nothing that like, a lot of, I feel really bad and horrible when anybody passes on. But a lot of times when someone passes, they're sick, they're real sick, they're real old and they've lost their means, they've lost their mind maybe. And you can at least say like, man, they're at peace now, they're no longer
yeah,
suffering. But that you couldn't say anything about this, about that. And
unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Yeah,
but this is how you can take something so unbelievably horrible and still come out positive. And I just don't
it takes
care.
a
Like
special
I, I,
person to do
I
that.
refuse. I refuse to be in a negative scenario. I refuse. That's just not who I am. I'm a happy person, and I'm gonna continue being happy. I mean, and we're gonna turn this into something that's so amazing and so powerful, and I'm proud to have her name on it, and so anybody that's listening, whenever you hear somebody saying, Mo, this is for you, darling, well, now you know why.
Yep.
Perfect. That was so beautiful.
Yep. And it's such an inspirational, like, what an inspirational story. It's so beautiful. I know you have a tribute to Mo on your website, right? And so if anybody wants to go and check that out, it's a really beautiful tribute to her and like touched my heart. and
Oh,
and I just want to thank you for putting so much good intention and good energy into this product because as a consumer I can feel every drop of that, absolutely. And I want to
Well,
thank
this story is just so crazy. Like literally, like I mean, I couldn't. Like the doctors are literally like mesmerized by like the how fast I healed. They called me the Wolverine. I mean, I was months. I had to learn how to talk, walk, see. I had to relearn how to live. Like literally, I got after I couldn't move my left leg for 3 months, and I got muscle atrophy. And
oh
so
my
I,
God.
and so yoga saved my life. It just saved my life, and then I could meditate and she come to me in meditation and she come to me in mad different visions. It's so crazy, man, how like even though she's gone, she's still so much here. Like I
That's
don't
because
ever
energy never dies. Her energy is still very much alive in you, in your smile, in your energy, in your whole spirit. She
in the
shows what it's
legacy that you're giving her, all of that. She gets to live forever in that. And it's
yeah.
beautiful.
yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Well, thanks, man. Yeah, yeah, and I hope that this is my first time being in the public and really like talking about it. It's been an emotional like roller coaster like you couldn't believe. Like I never saw my house again. My mom packed my house up. I never saw it again. My life was gone. The way I knew it and it used to be is gone. And everything. I've had to readjust in the most crazy of ways. I mean, I had to get myself off opiates. I weaned myself off oxycontin. I mean, they have me on so much medication. You wouldn't. They have me on fentanyl, ketamine, Dilaudid, OxyContin, gabapentin. I mean, like, you name it. It was I got stabbed by so many needles. So I was in so much agonizing pain. Like, you couldn't even imagine. Like, it's just, I had the wound vac in my hip that they had to replace every 3 days for 4 months.
Oh my
Um,
God, that's so crazy.
yeah, I mean, your nerve endings grow into that sponge, and they got to pull it out of
Yeah,
you. You know, like, the
so
pain
painful.
is, yeah. And then I had it, like, I weaned myself. I've been taking an opiate since July of last year. Um, right, yeah,
That's
thanks.
awesome. Yeah.
Good for
And
you.
that was one of the hardest parts. Like, now I really understand what these people go through when it comes to people getting off that, because I mean, I was very coherent of what has happened, what was going on. But then when I weaned myself off it and finally just said, you know what, I'm done. I'm just gonna take a lot of Advil migraine,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna deal with it, dude. Like, those next 2 weeks were dark. Like, I mean, no matter how you look at it, it's still numb the emotional pain. um it's still no, and then so now the emotional pain is on tenfold, and then the physical pain is super intense, and you just got to go through it. But I drank a lot of mo that I drank a lot of mo, and
I
that
bet.
stuff.
So,
Believe it.
how would one get started on Mo? Where do you, what's the, like, how do you get started? I want to try Mo. I haven't been able to try it yet.
I
You
know
haven't
I'm very
tried it?
selfish.
Oh, snap. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know what? I mean, honestly, like, it'd be really easy if you just got on to our website and then just clicked on that link.
Cool.
Anybody, everywhere, I encourage everyone, all walks of life, to go and do it. Because really, we really want to hear what it's like for people, man. We're trying to change lives out there, and
Yeah.
we want to hear people's real testimonies from the real world, and it's not a paid advertisement. We're not paying you to say something. We want to hear your real testimony. So you just got to get on there, and I hand deliver everything. So, well, I ship it out all myself. So it's got some of my love attached to it, and just get on there and get on there and try it. I mean, what, you can't lose. It's a free 5-pack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. I'm so down. I'm ready.
Hey,
That's so
yeah,
awesome.
do it. I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, I recommend everybody get on there, mobrandsglobal.com. Click
Yeah.
on the 5-day challenge. She will send you a 5-pack to try for yourself. And I mean, I'm 2 days into it and I'm feeling great. So I
And
highly recommend.
Cisco too. Cisco loves
Yeah,
it. I've been following his story and he loves it. So huge shout
Yeah,
out to Cisco.
yeah. Thanks,
yeah,
Disco, for hooking us up with an amazing product
yeah. Like,
and an
it's so
amazing person
crazy.
like Jeff.
You know
Yeah.
what? Like, I heard a story. I mean, it's real quick. I mean, I heard a story of a young kid. I think he was 12 or 13 years old. He had autism, or he's got autism, and he's got to, like, take all this medication. And the kid's just, like, he's just passed out all day, every day. All he does is sleep. And his parents started giving him Mo, and the kid's life is, like, come back. Like, and then the CBD just, like, levels out his autism too. They're just like, we just can't believe the results. Like, it's just incredible. I heard another young gal I talked to the other day. She's been through all these surgeries in the last year. I'm like, I know how you feel. And she basically says she's dead to the world after surgery. And this last time she took Mo and was just, like, back to business, and it's just like, so there's just, like, so many cool, unique stories like that. These people that are just like, my God, this stuff saved my life. And I can attest to that too, man. Especially those times, especially getting off opiates, it really made all the difference. And then it's
Mhm.
made all the difference in this COVID thing, man. Like, dude, it's hard. Like, not being able to go out and do your normal thing, and not Mo. Like, that's the first thing I do in the morning is drink a Mo, and I am ready. I am so ready to go. Like, I'm stoked to be alive.
So question then
Mhm.
for you, Jeff. Will this show up in a T-test, I guess? Like if you are drug testing for a job or something, does this show up in it?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
We have a license here in Utah to sell CBD. We're 100% approved by the state of Utah, so everybody is
Perfect.
good to go with the P test. So please take it.
Good. Just I know I'm going to get a lot of questions, so I thought I'd ask you.
Cool. Yep, that's definitely 100%.
Awesome. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for sharing your story with us and for coming on and being vulnerable about a very tragic time in your life and how you brought some really beautiful, amazing, wonderful things out of that. I really
appreciate y'all having me on. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to do it again.
Superheroes wear capes, Jeff. You're a superhero. Thanks for living on.
I appreciate that a lot.
You're amazing. Thanks for joining us. And if you guys need to find out any other information, look at the tag below, Mo Brands Global. Check them out. Thank you, Jeff.
You're so welcome.
All right, that brings us back up to Darth Hemis. What?
Whoop. Hey, everybody.
So, hey, what's your take on the new Icy Blue album, Therapy? Question.
Didn't that come out like a year ago? Better question.
Maybe. Maybe. I just got it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a great album. But yeah, I think that came out a little while ago.
I always am far behind anyway, so.
What about more recent editions, AM/FM?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good, man. It's just a lot of fun. They're fun tracks, you know. It's hip hop. I mean, I think it's it's just something to kind of chill out to. I just if you're a fan of rap music, hip hop, lyrics and all that, I encourage you to go check it out.
Definitely.
Perfect.
It's good stuff. And I'm very CBD and 420 friendly, so so if you're down with that, I'm sure you'll enjoy my music as well. So it all kind of works out.
Most definitely. I think so.
You know what I mean?
So why are you a rapper then?
But yeah, Huh?
Why are you a rapper?
You can't change what you're born into, Carly.
I know.
Don't try to change it.
What drives you, Darth Hemis? What's your driving?
Mostly boredom, I guess. At the time I've always just kind of enjoyed writing rap since I was a little kid, honestly, since I was like 7 or 8. And so I don't know, I guess doesn't make sense to stop. I wouldn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Like breathing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, if you'd like to, you want to show us and you want to show us any songs or anything off your new album, please feel free to drop your song now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can do a couple songs. Cool. And I was gonna darthhemis.bandcamp.com.
Oh yeah, let me see.
Is where you can go pick up that album, yo. Hold on, let me get queued up here. Soon to be on Spotify and all your favorite streaming stuff. It's on its way. But right now, darthhemis.bandcamp. That's actually the most direct way to support me anyway. Streams are like $1 cent a piece or something like that. So it's always appreciated when you go and download the new music. And then you can burn it on a CD if you're old school like that. Hail Lord Hemis, the glorious, notorious, like big, uninformed type kids report that I'm the corniest. Still can't write a rhyme, half as nice as mine. Those reports were erroneous. I should have told you this right at the front. I've been writing rap since I first heard Humpty Hump and Crisscross had grown-ups want to jump. If you ask a little pump jack, I am not the one. Comfortable with mine, I make awesome music. Book me next time, I'll have dimes rocking to it. Take a couple lines, boots knocking to it. I apologize, though I got to do it. On track, we're laying bars, something like a track meet. Suckers take a back seat, yo, we taking the wheel. It's time we separate what's fake and what's real. Starting with your head and neck from your chain and your grill. I got this juice, 100 proof. Feeling like a boss, dripping in sauce. Learning when I lose, so I never take a loss. About to change my name to Zeus, cause I'm something like a god. I got the juice, 100 proof. Feeling like a boss, dripping in sauce. Learning when I lose, so I never lost. About to change my name to Zeus, cause I'm something like a god. Better act right, I rap tight and kick those bars. My swag type stalactite, I drip so hard. Expert game level, couldn't beat me with the cheats. Off clothes, ice cold, still letting the heat off. Your favorite rapper, never been weak sauce. Plan to battle, Hemis, tell your work you need a week off. Talking on you lanes when I'm throwing down my line, so you best get out the way before you punks get posterized. I was chose to rise like Neo in the Matrix or Jesus in the Bible, but me no here to save it. Now I'm here to burn it down like a disturbed architect. So pissed at what he's built that he's turned into an arsonist, a crazed lunatic like a canister of gas. Soon as the fuse is lit, we're having a blast. Student of this shit to match the class. That's why you feel these tunes hit blasting down the ad. Hey.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, you have to apologize any reference. I got this juice, 100 proof. Feeling like a boss, dripping in sauce. Learning when I lose, so I never take a loss. About to change my name to Zeus, cause I'm something like a god. I got the juice, 100 proof. Feeling like a boss, dripping in sauce. Learning when I lose, so I never take a loss. About to change my name to Zeus, cause I'm something like a god.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a sick beat, man.
Oh. Woo. Let's check on. Yeah, so that's produced by a dude named Vibe. Homies on Instagram. That's VIB3 Records. So you should look that up and buy some beats from him if you're interested, or just follow him and share him with your favorite rapper and tell them to buy beats from him because he is dope.
Nice.
He's got a sick beat for sure.
Hold up, I'm about to blow up.
The full version of this song is featuring Grizzly Beats.
Hold up, I'm
You have
about
to
to
go
blow up. Show up, I'm about to blow up.
check that shit out.
Right now,
Keep the riders block away. Unloaded 16 like I'm firing shots today. Got some coke, got some VO. I'ma take a shot today. Rappers talk about guns like they got shots to spray. Rappers talk about funds like they got a lot spent. When you run the numbers, they ain't goddamn ends. Rappers claiming gang, they ain't goddamn friends. Enjoy it while you can. You will never be on top again. Now you rather hottest trends instead of investing and studying the essence of the craft that pays you. This is real life, y'all. There are no take twos. No one ups the checkpoints to save you. Pray to Jesus, Muhammad, or Jehovah. Right now, got MCs are taking over, and I can't quit till I pay off a Range Rover, sitting on top of the world like Mace told you.
hold up, I'm about to blow up. I'm about to blow up. Hold up,
Hands in the
I'm
air
about to
like you
blow
just don't
up.
care.
Show up,
I'm about to blow up.
Wild out,
Right now, wild out,
right now,
wild out, wild out. Right now, wild out,
wild out.
right now. Something to prove. This nerdy fat kid dog is fucking smooth. Now I'm a legend in my hometown. Hemis isn't internationally known, but I'm known to rock a microphone. I'll make them stop and look, cause my rhymes are off the pages like a pop-up book. It's time for revolution. Pop raps kaput. Hip hop's taking over, any spot getting took. Bet you they all shook. Dog, it makes me wanna vomit. Couldn't write a battle rap if their lives depended on it. Beats change, flows too, but when everybody sound the same, how am I supposed to know who runs the game? Screw it, I'ma run it till I'm the undisputed. Best it ever do it. Proof is in the music when they talk about my flow. It's something like figs blowing up like nitro and dynamite sticks.
Hold on, I'm about to blow up. I'm about to blow up. Hold on, I'm about to blow up. Show up,
I'm about to blow up.
Wild out.
Right now, wild out.
Right now, wild out. Wild out, right now, wild out. Wild out, right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I feel like I could say that. I'm about to blow up. Like that whole, yeah, it's in my head.
So Sarah had asked you earlier, when do you get to perform live shows again? When do we get to see you live?
What's up?
When do we get to see you live again? When do you get to perform live shows again?
I don't think they're letting people do like concerts and shows yet. I think that's like going to be one of the last things they open back up for everybody.
It's probably true.
Making everyone be 6 feet apart and like no groups.
You can't really mosh pit when you're 6 feet apart. It doesn't work like that.
Huh?
You can't mosh pit 6 feet apart. It doesn't really work like that.
No. So I don't know. Music for the time being is something you have to enjoy at home or in your car.
Yeah, that's definitely true. They could have like drive-in concerts or whatever. But like I also
yeah, driving concerts would be cool.
that
seems like
actually would be
pulled
fun.
off if you were a bigger name, but I perform in bars.
Oh Lord.
Anyway,
well, I know that a lot of
more.
musicians are like struggling during this time, and so we're happy to give you guys a venue to perform and reach out to new people who might not have heard your music before. And for anybody who's listening who hasn't heard Darth Hemis, you can check him out. DarthHemisBandcamp.com. Go ahead and Venmo Jimmy some tip money, the virtual tip jar, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Let's
I like
support
more
musicians.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yes, please. Oh, I'd be so happy.
Yeah. Oh. This is Grizzly Beat's favorite song. Work week's over, so now I'm feeling great. Mix gym and Coke Zero, cause I'm watching my weight. Life keeps shuffling, garbage on my plate. In the words of Linkin Park, dog, I'm about to break. Everybody acting like life's a piece of cake, but it's not, it's a piece of chip. Motherfucker, I'm trying to not be such a piece of shit. So my next girlfriend doesn't leave as quick. I ain't sliding in the DMs, no mo. I ain't paying for your premiums. No ho, I'm going for broke with this rap shit, girl. There's not a lot of hope for you in that world. We all get lonely, that's human nature. True but corny, the universe major. Out of all the creatures that it could have created, thank you, lucky stars, you're the one that made it. Trail that feel good in the son of a gun. Hands in the air, looks like I'm having fun. Waiting for a come up, praying for some dumb luck. Stumbling back up to my feet. Chose to feel good in the son of a gun. Hands in the air, looks like I'm having fun. Waiting for a come up, praying for some dumb luck. Stumbling back up to my feet. Excuse me, love. Doing all the stuff you accuse me of. And this shit lit, yo. Feeling dabs are cool, but I miss hashish. Remember hockey pucks and Kit Kat bars. Twist up around it and rip real hard. Ass this on my god, fam. You'll be seeing stars. Nostalgia a drug, though. You gotta get bugged, yo. Living in the past can get you stuck, bro. The future cold-blooded, dog. Trade up cutthroat. Stick and move. Dodge and weave. If they playing too close, tell them back up off of me. Nonsense constantly impedes progression of a lot of things. Honestly, it's obvious to me. We want to solve the problem more than we want the problem solved. Nothing gonna change until we all fall. Chose to feel good in the son of a gun. Hands in the air, looks like I'm having fun. Waiting for a come up, praying for some dumb love. Stumbling back up to my feet. Chose to feel good in the sun of a gun. Hands in the air, looks like I'm having fun. Waiting for a come up, praying for some dumb love. Stumbling back up to my feet. Won't even front like I got it all figured out, not even close. That's why I'm always wigging out, doing the most. Going for that bigger clout, I should just post. Load up some whistle now, good things come to those that's waiting. I've been waiting so long that I've grown impatient. I'm basically saying I'm over waiting for approval. I'm rapping for my soul's sake, not to act cool, yo. We know that's cool, though others bite like Gojo. While I write that truth, you wear my heart on my sleeve. Got my mind on my money in a barn full of trees. Great day, right, dog? Might as well be. Tell them how you really feel despite the awkwardness. Be the opposite in a world so monstrous. It's a free country, yo, the choice is yours. Might as well keep it funky with that voice of yours. Chose to feel good in the sun of a gun. Hands in the air, looks like I'm having fun. Waiting for a come up, praying for some dumb love. Stumbling back up to my feet. Chose to feel good in the sun of a gun. Hands in the air, looks like I'm having fun. Waiting for a come up, praying for some dumb love. Stumbling back up to my feet. That one's produced by my good friend Soul Lyricist.
Oh yeah, that was
That was
awesome.
awesome.
Thank you. Darth Hemis, or see youtube.com/Darth Hemis. You can check out my video for the AMFM song.
Nice.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's cool. Sorry, my shit keeps repeating that same song. All right, next
It's
one.
like encore, dude. They want an encore.
I can't hear you when the song's going on. Yo, Yukon collected. Show it to my local cipher. Hemis gets respected by everyone that matters. B-boys and rappers, DJs and graph riders. Only one way to refer to a king, and that's Sire. You can call me Bonnie, though, like the man with no name. Giving you the good, the bad, the ugly, all that's in between. More dollars than a fistful. Trying to get paid for my features like I'm Pitbull. But I woke up this morning feeling out of sorts. For real, for no reason, my temper's super short. Stressed out and anxious like never before. I take a couple of bong rips, then a couple more, but my back's still sore and I ain't getting my job back. Cars in the shop, my insurance hasn't called back. Most of the time I wanna hide, disappear and fall back. But on the mic I'm keening and tail digging, I'm all that. On the microphone, on the microphone, on the microphone. I don't feel no pressure on the microphone. On the microphone, on the microphone. On the microphone, I don't feel no pressure on the microphone. Now if I can figure out how to gain monetarily from what for me is basically therapy, I'll be set, I'll be careful, no more spending carefully. Pay off my mom's crib, pay back for praying for me. Yeah, but right now, while I'm doing it, sitting here searching for the next rhyme, trying to keep my mind off of reverting to crime. Like what I'm gonna do, turn a diamond to a 20, that ain't serious money, that's hilarious funny. Eddie Murphy with the leather fit, told my lady, sorry baby, I won't ever quit rapping if the downside outweigh the benefits. I just gotta figure out how to turn the negatives into a positive. Easy dry line through it, microphone scientist, yeah, I know what I'm doing on the microphone, no one is on the microphone, yeah, on the microphone, on the microphone. I don't feel no pressure on the microphone, on the microphone, on the microphone, on the microphone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I think
So
that
in
was the song
honor
we have a
of
video of you
AMFM
singing.
getting released,
Yes.
I think I can
Yes,
figure this
I
out.
love that video.
Let's hope.
Yeah. And I think I can play your video. your music video
Oh,
for
what?
everyone to
Yeah.
enjoy. Yeah.
Perfect.
So let me
There you
see.
go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's that'd be cool. Directed by Voice of Honey. She's real dope. Grew up. We all me and her went to Benyon Junior High. Me, her, and Grizz, and that's actually why we shot the video there at Benyon Visual School.
Oh, that's cool.
Most recently, been on a Run DMC kick, so I'm getting funky on the mic like a preteen kid. You need a break when it's beat sick. Ain't this beat sick? Got so too, yo, watch me freak it. Snapping with the poetry like a beatnik. Second place weak shit, y'all can keep it. No, I won't quit till I've succeeded. Hemis won't be defeated. When I start rapping, heads to fucking with your stuff. I'm the last dragon, motherfuckers is showing us. Wrote your own obituary when you showed up. I'm the human dictionary plus my flow nuts. Like peanut butter on tap, just another bomb track for motherfuckers sick of all the motherfucking non-rap that gets played on rap radio these days. Hate to be a hater though, I'm just saying. Who are they to say motherfucker attitude is the AMS?
Having a little Run DMC there and
I don't give a fuck what they think of attitude.
It definitely has a Run DMC feel.
Who are they to say what the fuck attitude is the AMF and stuff that y'all can rock to? I don't give a fuck what they think of attitude is the AMF and stuff that y'all can rock to. Yes, y'all, you can talk that shit, but don't hop in hip hop just to profit off of it. Now that's not what's hip, yo, that's not the shit. No, that's not legit, yo, that's not authentic. Never been the coolest, though the most popular, but on the mic I'm the truest and I'm unstoppable. If you're faking the funk, you got to go. I'm doing my thing, I'm the star of my show. Balls galore, been saying it for a decade. We all got bills, dog. Rappers gotta get paid, but what about legacy? Your spot in history. When record books are written, are you even worth mentioning? $1 million question, I'ma give you time to ponder. When you're not looking, though, I hit the coup de grace, bro. Piecing on a track like a fucking chupacabra. Since I love Star Wars, more like Chewbacca. Who are they to say what the fuck attitude is the AMF and stuff that y'all can rock to? I don't give a fuck what they fuck attitude is the AMF and stuff that y'all can rock to. Who are they to say what the fuck attitude is the AMF and stuff that y'all can rock to? I don't give a fuck what they think of attitude is the AMF and stuff that y'all can rock to. Yo, bring your top 5, I will eat them alive. Snacking on beats, won't even lie. Growing up fat made me subconscious and shy. I covered that up, I'm being obnoxious and wild. No more of that now, being myself now. That way there's only one person I can let down. Facts and facts, been trying to catch wreck, but the only thing I seem to be able to catch is slack. All I'm asking is that I get the props I deserve. True, I got it down to get recognized for my work. Now my fucking ego won't admit that your rhymes is the worst. Ice Cube told you if you scared, go to church. Put these snakes in the grass, coming back with a mask. Bring out the inner block when they take the craft and turn it into pop just to make some cash. Fuck them, plus they do squad label instead. Who are they to say motherfucker attitude is the AMF and stuff that y'all can rock to? I don't give a fuck what they think of attitude is the AMF and stuff that y'all can rock to. Who are they to say what the fuck attitude is the
I may
AMF
have
and stuff
not
that y'all
taken
can rock
muscle
to?
like
I don't give a fuck what they think
So
of
if I start
attitude is
acting
the
real goofy,
AMF and stuff that y'all can rock to.
Good to know. Thank
it's
you.
because I'm high. Right?
That was awesome. So
That
yeah,
was
if
a
you
really awesome video. Well done.
check that out, yes, please do.
Yes,
All
and if
right.
you guys haven't
What was that?
already, go to Bandcamp.
Yeah,
Go to Bandcamp, darthhemis.bandcamp.com. Check out Jimmy Crapo. Like him on Facebook, Darth Hemis. It is an experience that is worth having. And if and when they ever let you play live, will you please make sure you let us know because you are so much fun to watch live.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I absolutely will. And everyone, yes, please go check out my music. Even just listen to it. Get the streams up. Or download it, and Anyway, thank you guys.
perfect.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank you,
for being on the
Jimmy.
show, Darth Hemis. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. What's up,
Wow.
Sarah? We had a cool show tonight. And I'm
Oh my
sorry.
gosh.
Well, it's just about to hit the 1 hour mark. I'm so sorry. We were a little bit longer than normal. But it
I
was
think
an amazing show tonight, I thought. I thought it was a
hopefully
pretty
it's all feel the same. Definitely. And it only gets better from here, right?
It's true. It's true. We have a lot of really cool guys coming up Thursday. We have Grizzly, actually, that Hemis just made. So he's going to come on with us and give us a really cool show. Plus, he has like a video we're going to be able to show as well. So I'm kind of excited to see that and kind of hear where we're going with that in his new way. And then, yeah, we have some really cool things coming up. Don't forget to go check out our website, ogcannabisproducts.com. Where you can find any type of CBD you need, and I guarantee you we'll probably have a link up there for more, right? We'll have one up there for more.
We're gonna work that out this week and get a link for you guys. Make sure that you can get there from our website, and we'll also be putting information about the 5-day challenge up on OG's newsfeed so that you guys can get at it that way. Check it out on Instagram. Geez, I don't know, Carly, what else do we got? We're just about ready to launch a YouTube channel. Is that right?
Oh, yes. That is my big announcement, you guys. We have our YouTube channel, which we finally have everything ready for now. So we will be able to transfer all of our videos over to our YouTube channel, and we'll be able to go live for our YouTube channel as well.
Yay!
So it's going to be exciting. Get ready to become YouTube famous for OG Cannabis products.
We'll see when we get there. But I'm really excited about the YouTube channel. I know my kids always say they want to see the videos. They want to see the videos. And I'm like, why aren't your videos on YouTube? And I'm like, just give us a little bit of time.
There have been, like, we've heard your feedback, guys. We know that if you don't have Facebook, there's not really a lot to watch our show on. So we are changing that so that you will be able to see us on YouTube, and that we'll be able to put all of our shows up there on YouTube. But I'm going to ask my handy dandy tech guys, my buddy Cody, to come help me out on that endeavor. So, but anyway, we'll have it up so you can see us on any platform, any way you want to see us. It doesn't have to be. We won't discriminate between Apple or Android. Okay.
Exactly.
We'll love everybody. We'll love everybody.
It's true. And we love you, OGs. But you guys got a lot of stuff coming down the line. We've got a lot of interviews. We're going to be doing some on-site filming. We're going to be having, God, I don't even know what to do about social distancing and stuff. But, we're going to have to get together and
wear gloves, do the best you can do to prevent as much as you can prevent that you can do in your favor and in your honor. Honor yourself by keeping yourself safe.
Yeah. And you can still get N95 masks. Check out the news feed. N95 masks for $10 for a 3-pack through us. So go ahead and get those. Keep yourself safe, OGs, and make sure you tune back in. We'll be doing some short live streams throughout the week, letting you know what's coming up.
Yes, we will. And we appreciate you guys so much being a part of our journey with us. So we'll see you guys Thursday. Don't forget to tune in with Grizzly Beats. We're going to have him on the show. And then hopefully we're going to be able to have a pretty interesting talk about this video that I watched tonight that I'm going to send to you, and you're going to watch, and then we're going to watch it on Thursday and be like, wait, what? So just be ready for that.
Awesome.
We love you, OGs. Have a wonderful week. We will see you on Thursday. Don't forget to wash your hands.